welcome back to my channel. So today I want to give a tour of the City of Chicago's website. And so the website is chicago.gov. This website has all kinds of pertinent information. Okay, so right at the top you can see there are about 4 major areas depending on what you want to do. So you can scroll down here, and what do you want to do? Do you want to apply for something, check the status of something? Do you want to obtain information about something? Would you like to pay for a bill, register for something, report, file, request something, or sign up to volunteer? So that's going to be the I want to area. Next up is programs and initiatives. So if you want to learn about Affordable Chicago, community safety, education, FOIA, grants, health and wellness, housing information, jobs, taxes, transportation, just to name a few programs and initiatives, and you can select each hyperlink and obtain more information. Next up is government, and so within this section you can see it's broken down into the elected officials information, so the mayor's office, the city clerk, the city treasurer, city council, other agencies that you may want to obtain some information from or learn about, city colleges, the city council of financial analysis, housing authority, the park district, just to name a few. The next area are departments, so 311 city services, administrative hearings, aviation, budget and management, additional departments that are listed here. Next up is the environment, so ethics, family and support services, housing, human relations, people with disabilities, and planning and development. Also listed the police, so the police board, public health, public library, streets and sanitation. Okay, and then over to the right there's legislation and regulation, municipal codes, and City of Chicago rules portal. And then there's a other category that lists employee directory, boards and commissions, and then city holidays. What's also nice about the website, up here to the top right, you can select the language that you like the information to be viewed in. So let me just pop down to Espanol, see what happens here. Everything turns to Spanish, as you can see here. It translated it, right? So yeah, the announcement at the top, and then coming down to all the departments, it's all in Spanish. And then to go back to English, I'm going to just hit English, select the arrow, and now the information is back in English. Also, there's a nice search area, so depending on what you're looking for, you can just type it in here and then hit that search icon to get what you need. Okay, scrolling down here on the city's website, let's see here, let's come out of here and just scroll down. Let's see if it'll let us do it. Okay, and this is just navigating the website, so I'm trying to close this tab. Right, okay, now I can scroll down. And so at the center of the page you can see major announcements. So the City of Chicago is there's a celebration of residential renovations featuring Chicago's Black leaders, and then the Chicago City Council meeting from February. When you scroll down, right, more information. Chicago is a welcoming city. There's information about vaccinations, information about Together We Heal, and this is where the city is launching a journey aimed at building racial healing across Chicago. And then there's our mayor there. Continuing to scroll down, right? If you need to get right to paying that bill, you can select pay utility bill. If you're looking for a job, you can search for a job. If you need to pay any parking tickets, and then street operations. If you want to learn about the street operations, you can also scroll over. Well, these are the key pieces of information in this area. But when you scroll down, right, there are more areas. The Senior Safety Ordinance, 311, Chicago City Services, Public Safety Reform, and then the Retiree Healthcare Premium, refund information, cannabis information, protect your everyday. If you see something, say something, right? Gonna always advocate to call 911. There's a climate action plan. And then there's acknowledgement from the city of Chicago about the land acknowledgement, okay? And then there are new releases. All that information is at the bottom. Other city updates, you can click that, okay? And then at the very bottom, again, there are links to the city's homepage, the disclaimer, privacy policy. I always advocate that you check out the privacy policy so you can see how these websites are using your information, web standards, site credit, site map, if you ever want to contact the mayor's office, and then the press room. So here is a preview of our chicago.gov website, and so tons of information here, right? So you need to learn about something within the city of Chicago, you don't know where to start, come on over to chicago.gov. Like, subscribe, and let me know if this is helpful and if you want to see more. Thank you.